Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here to address someone's comment. Someone left a lengthy comment on one of my videos that I did, and the video is basically me talking about Donald Trump sending aid to Jamaica. And I was saying, in a time like this, I would really prefer for him to help his people knowing that so many people are about to lose their SNAP benefits, right? So there was a big back in my comment section telling me that I'm always coming on here wearing the same thing, looking a hot mess, and all of that jazz. And I'm here to talk to you because in a time of natural disaster, when you don't know where your nephew is, when you haven't heard from your nephew because your nephew lives in a zone that is officially a disaster zone, and a group of people in a town that you love dearly, they're like next to family, you haven't heard from them, and not thousand, but few people are missing. People are still missing. Bodies are being found. I want you to tell me how you have friends, loved ones, people you know missing, and come on here full on glam. Tell me how to do that, because you see, if you eat your heart, soul, consciousness, and conscience for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. Okay? Now, the other thing. I'm always on here wearing the same thing. Yes, honey, because it's mine. Do you realize if it wasn't mine, I could not repeat it? Okay? No. I looked at you. I looked you up and I researched you, and you're in no position to be calling anyone any names. You need to hit the gym and keep hitting it. Like, stay in it, live in it. Don't get out of the gym and drink lemon water. You should have one balanced meal for the day. Keep drinking some lemon water, and I can look at you and tell you that you have a bunch of things going on with you. So where do you get time to be pointing fingers? Because I think Donald Trump should be taking care of his people. And I said it. I believe, just think about it for a second, right? Just think about it for a second. Your house is dirty. Your house is dirty, but you don't have much strength. But irrespective of the fact that your house is dirty and you don't have much strength, you're going to leave your house to clean someone else's house. Does that make sense? Maybe to you, but it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how you were cultured, and I don't know how some of y'all were cultured, right? But I know that not everyone wears their clothes everywhere, right? For us Jamaicans, we were cultured like you have your church clothes, and that's only for church. And you have your work clothes, which is only for work. And you have your party clothes, which is only for party. And then you have another set of clothes for special occasions, like very special occasions. And you have your clothes that you wear if you're going to go to the grocery store, if you're just going to run some quick errands on the street. Then you have another set of clothes that you wear around the house. Then you have another set of clothes that you just sleep in. And let's say you're gonna do some chores around the yard. You have another set of clothes that you put on when you're gonna do chores around the yard. And oftentimes that set of clothes is old, stretched out, washed out, may have spots and bleach spots on it because, when you go outside to do chores, it can get stainy, it can get messy. And then after you've completed the chores outside, you may just want to throw it away, Depending on how dirty it gets, you may see no need in washing it because it's already worn and tattered so badly that you have no need to be washing it. That's how we do in the Caribbean. And I see, a few people Black Americans doing the same thing. So it puzzles me. Oh, you're bothered by my presence, but you're still looking at me. Because guess what? I live in Jamaica, right? And there's a place in Jamaica that I don't like. And it's a commercial zone. And everything is cheap there. And everyone loves to go there, but I don't like it there. And I don't go there. I don't. And if I do go, it's under rare circumstances. Do you see my point? When you don't like something, you stay away from it. Stay away, right? So, I hope you learned something from this. I don't have much of an ego, you know. I don't have much of an ego. And as I get older, I realize something about life. And as such, I don't believe in overconsumption. I don't. Okay? No. Another thing also is that I have a lot of clothes. And to be frank, I think I have too much clothes at this point in time. Right? Well, the thing is that I don't wear a lot of them. I don't. Especially since I've moved to this address. I don't wear a lot of them because I'm not going anywhere. I've been so sick, and I've gained a few pounds, even though I've lost quite a few. Yes, I gained maybe about 60 pounds. I kid you not. Like, I'm very petite. My natural frame is extremely petite. I've posted photographs on my community tab before for anyone who wants to see it. Many of you guys saw it. I'm like petite, right? So normally I'm like 120 pounds. But what happens is that when I started taking steroids, I started gaining a lot of weight. And then when I started gaining a lot of weight, you know, petite outfits cannot fit you when you gain 40 or 60 pounds. And I had to buy clothes again, right? And then guess what? I started losing the weight. Like the weight started coming off, irrespective of the fact that I was still on steroids. And I was like, thank God, because I started walking 10 miles per day. And I was told that when you're on steroids, don't force yourself to lose the weight because sometimes the steroid makes it so hard for you to lose the weight. But then, my friends, I came across a biohacker on TikTok, Mr. Gary Brecker. He has helped a lot of people. And he gave us a magic trick how to lose weight without doing much. And he said, within the first 30 minutes of waking up, ensure that you consume 30 grams of protein and take slow walks for 30 minutes. And I do that at least 3 days each week. And I noticed that ever since then, the weight has been coming off effortlessly. Effortlessly. Okay? So now I'm losing the weight. Guess what? I have a bunch of clothes that can't fit me anymore. So I have a lot of clothes, more than what I need at this point in time. However, I don't know where to start with packing my stuff to donate. And I'm very funny about donating stuff. I believe that, especially in a time of disaster, I believe it's best to buy people some new stuff instead. Like, I genuinely don't believe in giving away second-hand stuff, even though I do it each time I'm moving. I'll do it because when I'm moving to a new address, I try to lighten my load as much as possible. And I'll look for pieces that I haven't worn for years that is really in good condition that I would still wear, that I still love for myself. And sometimes I have a hard time letting them go, but I've learned that if 5 or so years have passed and you haven't worn it, you know, you should let it go. And then sometimes after letting it go, I notice that that thing is coming back in style. And I'm like, why did I give it away? You know, and then I regret giving it away because it's back in style. And then when you look at the price tag of it on the rocks, it's very expensive. And then the quality has been downgraded, right? So, as I was saying, right, I do a lot of stuff for a lot of people. I'm a noble citizen, and I always try to keep myself noble. I always try to remember where I'm coming from, my humble beginnings, and I try to remember where my parents is coming from, their humble beginnings, and how hard they had to work to get to where they are. And I also look at the things that are happening around me, and I know that life, sometimes you can spend 20, 30, 40, 50 years working very hard to achieve a lot, and it all can be gone like that, right? So as I get older, I become less needy and I become smarter because I don't see the need for overconsumption, and I look at a lot of people and I realize how they overconsume, and I say to myself, if I should ever be in those people's shoes, I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather just do some philanthropy, travel to different communities, travel to different countries, identify people of need, build them houses, help them with going to school, and all of that jazz. There's no need for anyone to have 101 outfits. I don't see it. Even though now I have 101 outfits. My closet, this right here, that's my closet. And it's walking for a poor girl from Jamaica. Okay? And I haven't seen half of the shit that I have since I moved here, because some of them are still packed in storage container. So, if I come on here looking shabby during the time that my country has been declared a disaster zone, and I haven't heard from many familiar faces, and if I come on here during regular times looking a hot mess, always wearing the same thing, the most important thing is this. When I come on here looking a hot mess, wearing the same thing, you're not missing anything because of me. Okay? When I come on here looking a hot mess, wearing the same thing, the most important thing is that if you got scammed, it wasn't by me. See? Do you see? So it is very important for you to respect how an individual wants to carry themselves, or jump off their channel, or go check off in the ocean. If you want to lose yourself so badly, don't do it on my channel. Lose yourself in the ocean. Go jump in the ocean, go hug a tree, go touch grass or something. But I'm not obligated to please your eyes. I'm not. And you people need to think, I'm not obligated to please your eyes. I'm not obligated to please your senses. I'm not obligated to do anything to please you. I am obligated to please me, make me comfortable, and make me happy. Okay? And if you don't like me in the comfort of my own home wearing my clothes, you don't have to come on my channel. And you're telling me that you used to love me. You never did. You never did. Because guess what? Love is constant. Even though they say there's a thin line between love and hate, even though it's thin and it's thin for true, that hate doesn't last. Because you see, if my daughter and I should have any disagreement, and I'm like, my God, I hate you so right now, I dare you or anyone else to say anything about her, I'll be off with your head. So love is constant. My Father loves me no matter what. Yeah, I'm loved. I'm loved. And even if there was no one to love me, you know what I've learned? I've learned to love me. And I've learned over the years that happiness is internal. And this is why sometimes people work hard to garner wealth. And when they do, they think that it would make them happy. And after they garner wealth, they are still unhappy because they realize that happiness is internal. And a few months ago, I was reminded of that. So I really don't care. And I don't have to be on here to be responding to people, but I realize that there's one common denominator with a lot of Americans. And I cannot tell you to cut out that behavior because it's not my business to tell you to cut out that behavior. But I'm going to say this unapologetically. Many of you are brainwashed. I've never seen another nation of people so brainwashed. I kid you absolutely not. Many of you are far too brainwashed because you know what? There are content creators that comes on here and they put on a facade every day. They tell lies every day. And you all bite into it and you believe it. And you can't even see the lies. Even when they tell you that they're raising donations for people, I'm wondering if you can't see the eyes and see that the eyes is not aligned with the words that are coming from their mouth. No. And those people are your people. So, it says a lot about your spirit of discernment. You don't have to come over here like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And let me tell you how I am. Someone will tell me that that outfit you're wearing looks ugly. And if that outfit can be found again, I'll buy 10 of the same thing and wear 10 days in a row and I'll ensure that you see me in it. Yes, I'll ensure that I have 10 because I may not be able to wash the same one and get it dry fast enough. So I'm going to ensure that I have 10 and I may wear the 10 same outfit 30 days of the month. That's how I am because I'm saying since you're so bothered by me being me, let me up the ante for you. So if you don't like what you see over here, don't come over here. It is that simple. Just don't come. Am I giving away food over here? No. Am I giving away money? No. Am I giving away oxygen? No. So you don't need to be here. Okay? And thank you so much in advance.